Today we are going over a question that I've get asked a lot. How can I get myself to start liking and drinking higher proof bourbons? Well, we're going to talk about it. We're going to discuss it. Let's go. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Carlos. Thank you for joining me here on the Whiskey Corner. Truly appreciate you guys stopping by, checking out the video, and checking out the channel. Thank you so much for all your support. Everybody that has subscribed, everybody that contributed, you are amazing. We are like at 1,200 subscribers, but our end goal is 25 for now. Our next goal is 25, better said. So I need anybody's help that isn't subscribed yet. Please subscribe below. That'll really help me out. We had a live stream the other day. We gave away some stuff and people won, but they weren't on the live stream. So if you weren't on the live stream and you put your name in the hat, go back and watch the live stream recording. The last 20, 30 minutes have the giveaway in it. And if you were one of the lucky ones that won something, email me your contact info so that I can send you something out. I'll give you guys a week. If I don't get anybody claiming it, then your whatever you won is gonna go to a backup. Just so you know, you've been warned. So go in there and let me know where I can send you your prize. So what are we doing today? Well, I've been asked this question a lot. How can I train myself to drink and like higher proof bourbons, right? And this usually comes from beginners, but also people that don't really dabble with the neat too much. They might drink something neat. It might be a 90 something proofer, but a lot of times they either drink it with cocktails, ice, water, and you know what? Right off the bat, let me just tell you that if you want to do this, do it because you want to. Don't do it because your buddy told you that the way that you drink your whiskey or your bourbon is trash and you need to only drink higher proof and you need to drink it neat. No, do it because you want to, right? That's the great thing about whiskey. In this community, you drink it how you want to drink it. How do you enjoy it? And that's all that matters. Nobody can tell you how to enjoy what you are intaking into your body. It is what it is. How you like it is how you like it. But if you want to get to drink those higher proof bourbons, those Elijah Craigs, those Stag Juniors, Bookers, Jack Daniel's single barrel proof, these bourbons that are higher than 120, then listen up. I have 3 different options for you. I'm gonna get the first 2 options out of the way, right? First one is just go straight into a barrel proof or a cask strength bottle. That is it. Take that bottle, put it down, say to yourself, I'm gonna drink this neat and I'm gonna enjoy it. That's it, and go to town. I would say slow down, take your time, but I kind of did this. I didn't do it with a high proof bourbon. I did it more of a middle way. I did it with Uncle Near's 1856, right? And I do like that whiskey. So the way I did it is that I started drinking that. That's 100 proofer. And I was drinking it first with ice, then with water, and then eventually I got myself to drinking it neat. And it was 100 proof. So yeah, now I can drink 130 light, 140 Obtanian light whiskey neat, right? Not saying that I enjoy it, but I can drink it neat, right? So that is the first way, right? Just go ham, go straight into it, set your goal, and just leave everything behind and take a leap of faith. That's the easiest way. Not the easiest way, but that's the quickest way, I believe, right? A second way is being able to drink those bourbons with either ice or water, right? That's it, right? You just enjoy it with ice and water. You might not be that person that wants it neat, right? And that's fine. You can drink a high proof, barrel strength, a cask strength, a barrel proof bourbon with a mixer. You can drink it with ice. You can pour a little bit of water in there. Look, you don't even need an eyedropper. I do this. 1 drop, 2 drops, 3 drops. You guys probably can't see the drops, but I'll show you. You see? Dropped in there, dropped right in there. And the reason that you do that is that so that you can control the water intake, right? If you just pour some water in there, you don't know how much water you're putting in there. And that'll come into consideration later on, because if you want to ever drink it neat, you have to know how much to pull away, right? So that's the second thing. And maybe you never drink it neat, and that's it. That's what you're gonna do. Mix it with ice or with water, and that's it. Now the third way is probably the dip your toe in the pool type of mentality, but you'll appreciate it a little bit more. And you can do it at your own pace, right? This is that way that you might first start off with a 90 proofer. Yep, I know it's thicker, but this is really good. And it is a 90 proofer, right? Then you go to a 100 proofer, usually a bottled in bond or anything else that's 100 proof, right? Then you take a little step up. Go to that 108, 110 proofer, right? Keep going. Now you're at that 115 proof, haven't hit the 20s yet. And then you can break out a Booker's, you can break out an Elijah Craig barrel proof, you can break out a Jack Daniel's single barrel proof, right? This is Elijah Craig B519, 122 proof, so this isn't even that proofy. But the point is that you gradually go up step by step, right? And then the best way to do this is by doing exactly what I said in option number 2. Start with ice, start with a mixer. If you're mixing it, try to get off of that, I would say, and do it with ice, do it with some water, but measure how much ice, how much water. Here I have a rocks glass. It has about 7 ice cubes in it. Maybe you don't want 7. Maybe just put 1, maybe put 2. And then slowly but surely wean yourself off the ice. Same thing with the water. I just put 4 drops of water, 5 drops of water. Let me see how this tastes. Cheers. Tastes good, but just diluted. To me, that 90 proof just went down to like an 80 something proof. It is what it is. Still tastes okay. I wouldn't do that again, but hey, it is what it is. But you need to know how much ice and how much water you're actually putting in, because then you take steps back. If you put 5 before, try it again with 4, try it again with 3, try it again with 2, then 1, then neat, right? And doing it this way is that you're slowly but surely training your palate, your mouth, your taste buds, your senses to be able to welcome that higher proof bourbon or whiskey, right? Slowly weaning off of it, right? Now, at first, when you first taste it, you're gonna be like, cheers. Ugh, I need some water type of thing, right? But that's fine, because that's the first step. You have to get your taste buds and your senses and all of that ready, right? You have to get it ready. And that's what it'll know from the beginning. Then slowly but surely you do it again, and then again, and then again. And I'm not saying get yourself like 2 fingers or anything like that. Look, you can start off with something like that. If you can drink that neat one night, give it a rest, go back to the water, go back to the ice cubes, and a week later, drink something like that again neat. Hey, slowly but surely you're gradually getting there, right? And eventually do this with all different levels of these bottles. Do it with the 90 proof, do it with the 100 proof, the 110 proof, 115 proof, 120 proof, 130 proof, and so on and so forth. Do it at every different level, because at the end, what you're gonna be left with is greater resiliency, right? Because you went through all of them and you drank all of them neat, right? So by the time you get to that 120, 130 proof, your body, I guess your senses, your taste buds, they already kind of know what to do, right? What do they call it? Body memory or something like that? I don't know, but you guys know what I'm talking about. So that would probably be the best way. It will probably be the most educational way, because you start learning about different things, and the way to just gradually get into it, right? I picked the way that I'm just gonna go in it full force, right? But that's just me. But you might find that that gradual, slower pace is better for you. Last thing I'll tell you, last tips, if your problem is that you think it's too much ethanol, too spicy, it just tingles my mouth, then try to stay away from high rye bourbons, try to stay away from peppery bourbons, and try to stay away from bourbons that I guess are younger in age. I don't want to say really craft distilleries, because not all craft distilleries have that younger taste, but try to stay away from those that are very young, because those are gonna have that big ethanol kick for you, right? And you can look up tasting notes, you can look up breakingbourbon.com, their reviews, you can look up your favorite whiskey tuber review on the bourbon, and you can kind of get what the notes are, right? If it's very peppery, then maybe not try that one right now. Maybe that's just left for afterwards, because that's gonna kind of throw off your senses, because your mouth is on fire because of all this pepper and spiciness, and you might mistake that for like ethanol or hot breath or something like that, right? So just a small little tip. Let me know, comment below, do you guys have any tips that I missed? Do you guys tried this way to get to those higher proof bourbons? Did you do another way? Comment below, love talking with you guys, and at the end of the day, it's very informative to those that want to go through this journey, right? And that's at the end of the day what it is, guys. This is your bourbon journey. Go through it how you need it to be, you know? Don't be in such a rush to get to the end place. Enjoy the journey while you're going there, right? That's all I have to say. Thank you everyone for stopping by. Please like or dislike. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. That would really help me out. If you participated in the giveaway, go and check out that video. You got 7 days from this video to claim your prize. If not, that prize is going to somebody else. I'm gonna enjoy the very last bit of this Dickel 8-year bourbon, and I want you to enjoy that whiskey. Cheers.